This is Clint Mills, event organizer and Powasol CEO. Clint, tell me about the event.
It's a double header this weekend, so we got round 3 and round 4 of the Southern African EnduroCross series. It's important that we allow the guys to keep testing their skills on a day-to-day basis, and with it being a double header, we've got to make sure that we throw in a couple of surprises.
And this is the Royal Show, and there's been a splendid turnout. Tell me, you're recording record numbers for crowds here?
Yeah, I think the first year we did it in 2016, we probably had about 300 or 400 spectators if we were lucky. 2017 we had it here in the Cattle Arena again, and we probably went up to around about 1,500 to 2,000 spectators, and I reckon yesterday by far well over 5,000 spectators. This place was packed. Alright, so standing trackside right now here at the Royal Show. What an exceptional day it's been. This is round 3 of the Southern Africa EnduroCross series, and we're hosting it today at the Royal Show 2018.
For the first time ever, the Micro Minis came out swinging. We managed to excite more than one rider. Besides for the young Cody Gregor, we saw the likes of Chase Lindley, Travis Little, Lucas Sproul, Keegan van Rooyen and Reece Delaney. We purposely built the track to accommodate all size bikes, from the 50cc's up to the top dogs. The track was slick, it was smooth, it was technical, and it was fun. From an Osset to a Pee-wee 50, and of course the latest weapons of choice, like with the likes of the KTMs and the Husqvarnas, we saw some serious action with the 50cc's. All those micro minis lining up to do battle and build friendships for a lifetime. Young Lucas Sproul on his Pee-wee 50 absolutely loves taking himself to the max, while all parents pitch in to help marshal the kids through the difficult obstacles.
We're here with young Travis Little. First time he's ever done an EnduroCross event, and he rode on an Osset today, electric bike. Did you have fun today, buddy?
Yes.
What bike did you race on?
Osset.
An Osset. And you came 3rd overall. Are you very proud of yourself?
Yes. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
There we go. Winner. Cody, little pocket rocket. Did you have fun, buddy?
Yes.
Are you tired today?
Yes.
Or you want to say thanks to your sponsors?
Yes.
Who's your sponsors?
Powasol.
Powasol, and who else?
Startline.
Who?
Startline.
Startline, winner.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, boy.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for bringing me, and it was a very fun event today. And I would also like to thank my sponsors. Fairy Bikes. I just got them this year.
That's awesome.
I don't have that much sponsors because I just moved here this year.
I got my partner in crime here from Timberland, William Patu. William, how's some of the action going?
No, it's been very good, eh? It's exciting stuff, and you can see some young talent coming up, looking good.
William, you're a rider yourself. When is your Lighty going to start riding?
Yeah, when he's old enough, and I'm a bit scared to put him on this track just yet.
Are you enjoying the racing?
Oh, it's been awesome. Really good skills. I love the little ones. I think we got some good guys coming up for the future.
Here's an old motocross and mountain bike legend from Maritzburg. Con, how's it going, my man? Are you enjoying it today?
Awesome. You're doing a great job here, and it's hell of an entertaining and good to watch this. The Oaks are mad, won't be me, but yeah, it's good watching them.
Listen, you're an old school motocross rider from Kings Park days. A little bit different to Kings Park, am I right?
Yeah, no, very different, very tight, very, very technical, and I'd rather you than me, eh?
Well, maybe one day we'll start like a veterans class or something. We'll get you out here, Bally's class, a winner.
The next step in the creation of champions is the 65cc class. It was great to see new entries like a Cesar Zondi on his KX65, even Claire Demmer on her RBS Yamaha in support on her TTR 125, representing the Blue Crew. But Levi Becker is light years ahead right now. Busting with confidence, with the will for success, makes him an obvious 65cc series leader. Asizwe Zonde, new to the EnduroCross lineup, had a great introduction to this amazing sport with a solid 5th place overall. The dynamic team duo of Blake Spence and Tyler Smith putting out a fantastic show of skill and excitement for the crowd, with a solid 2nd and 3rd place finish respectively.
So we are standing with Levi Becker right now, the winner of the 65 juniors today. Had an outstanding weekend's worth of racing. Levi, you rocked it today, buddy.
Yeah.
You have fun?
Yes. It was awesome. Thanks to my sponsors from Powasol and Fiberglass Road and Start Line and all cars.
And mom and dad.
And mom and dad.
You know, we've got to coach these youngsters on how to do interviews. It's all part of their growing process, and we love the fact that we get to educate them. Next up, the 2 motocrossers. Come stand here, bro. Tristan Duro, did you have fun today, buddy? It's the first time you've ever done EnduroCross.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. The track was a little bit tight, but yeah, it was okay.
Right, how did you go?
I went good, but I didn't really enjoy it because it's not really my thing, but it was good.
Listen, you were fun to watch, boy. You definitely got a lot of talent. You just need to believe in yourself and practice a bit.
Yeah, thank you. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Cox, Moto, Pause, TRP, Pit Boss, and my mom and dad.
Awesome stuff. Well done. That's how you do an interview. Chatting with Brett Bircher, multiple South African champion, both motocross and super motard. Brett, obviously this is something very different to what you've probably seen or experienced before. Is it something you would consider doing if we put a bully class together?
If it was 15 years ago, maybe, but I can barely manage my way around a motocross track at this stage, so I'm going to have to bow out.
A motocross track is normally about 2.5 to 3 kilometers long. This is only 300 meters. What's your problem?
I don't know, I haven't tried it, to be honest. My boy's quite keen, so I think in the next couple of years I'm going to be winding down. And if he's got anything in him, we'll bring him here and let him have a go.
Awesome stuff. Thanks very much for the support. Great having you. It's awesome to have some girls join us at today's round. We had the motocross ladies come through and join us here for round 4 of the Southern Africa EnduroCross Championship. Right here at the Royal Show. It's been an epic weekend and these girls put on a great show. I'm going to start here with Jadine and we're going to find out from her how her day was today.
It was good. I tried hard and I'm happy with my position.
Well done, and don't you want to say thanks to your sponsors?
Thank you to Pegasus Storage and 7 for my awesome kits. I had an 85cc Husqvarna.
Cheyenne, how was your day today, my dear? I can't believe how well you are riding. You've come so far.
My racing was good. I was happy with my position and I did good. 2018 Husqvarna.
Amber McGregor, you had a fantastic ride today riding for Cox KTM. Bike looks awesome, the kit looks awesome, you were consistent the whole day, and I think this is your 2nd time doing EnduroCross. First time doing EnduroCross. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I enjoyed it.
Are you going to come back to Pretoria?
I'll come back. I'll ride an 85cc KTM and my bike number is 50.
Chatting to Palmer Yamaha Racing, Noah Martins right now. Also a Powasol ambassador as well, all the way from Matut. He's definitely been putting on a good show this afternoon. Noah, how are you finding it out there?
I'm really enjoying it. The track, in the beginning I had the wrong jetting in, so I battled with a double, but then we changed the jetting and everything's running smooth from now.
The 85 Pro Mini is where the big time starts. With riders like Dylan Jones, who's absolutely ripping the earth apart right now. He's got huge confidence with a massive future ahead of him, is definitely setting the 85s alight. With lots of new blood coming through the ranks in the 85s right now, the young Brendan Jones, Ben Hector, James Moore and Ross Ramsayer having a fantastic weekend out racing. The young Kate van Deventer, with some unfortunate bike trouble, still put on a fantastic show, showing that he is definitely a talent of the future in EnduroCross and motocross alike. Up and over, Dylan Jones making that 9-meter talisman higher KZN double jump. Look like child's play. Eesh. Young Luke Walker on the 88 machine, almost buying some land there. Walker super exciting to watch. And also the 2017 65cc champion. He's definitely going places.
Standing here now with Dylan Jones, absolutely cleaning up the field in the 85 Pro Mini class this weekend. Both Saturday and Sunday taking wins in every single race. And then, unbelievably, takes the win in the Dash for Cash, pocketing $2,600 of cash money. How was your weekend?
Yeah, I had a really good weekend. I'm really glad to take the win, especially with all the riders. They're really riding well. And yeah, I'm just glad to take the win in all my races and finish the days off consistently.
Cameron West. Cameron is a newly signed RBS Yamaha sponsored rider. He's riding on the 125X. How are you finding it from your old bike?
I'm really enjoying the setup. I think the setup's like helped improve my riding and my riding style.
And obviously you've been the fastest hobby rider out there, and you also had the opportunity to race with the top dogs in the Super Pole.
Yeah, I think it's really cool that I have this opportunity, because I think here in KZN and with these events we have some of the best EnduroCross riders in South Africa, and it's a real privilege to ride with these guys.
A mix of high school novice 125 riders as well as the more mature weekend warrior, but all here to battle and put on a fantastic show in front of the crowd. Caden Purchase on the 49, Cameron West on the 52, Carl Egger on the 44, Noah Martins 47, Kian Dakers 43, up against the more experienced Hayden Neve on the 48 KTM machine. These youngsters with a never say die attitude, giving it horns throughout the entire weekend here in front of this Pietermaritzburgh crowd. Working his magic, Nicky Walker came in without any training due to exams, but still had a top-class day out there.
I'm Brad Dreyer, KTM Durban, one of the sponsors of the Powasol Extreme Series. We are huge fans of what Clint Mills has to offer for the riding fraternity. I've said it before, with his backup and his support in this environment, we wouldn't have the EnduroCross series here, we wouldn't have the Extreme Enduro series. And what he's done, if you look today with Dylan Jones taking the whole shot and winning the Dash for Cash, I think that in its own is inspiring a lot of younger guys that see the sport as a daunting sport, and parents that see it as dangerous. But in a controlled environment like this, having the opportunity to bash bars with some good guys around the country, it's inspirational for the young guys, and it's awesome to see a win from a young man today. I can tell you now, I've earned a name here today. All the lights are calling me Bali, so it's been pretty interesting. I'll carry that name on my heart because I rode my heart out. I always do my best, and yeah, it's challenging. The fitness levels are ridiculous. You've actually got to put in about 3 or 4 times a week in order to keep up, because it's in your face, it's hardcore, it's arm pump deluxe, it's crazy, I got to be honest.
The expert class, Brad Dreyer, KTM Durban, a fierce force to be reckoned with. Once upon a time a cage fighter who loves to come out swinging as soon as that rubber band is let loose on the start line. The expert class is the best of the best seniors, 125s, and the next generation champions. Kiwe Zulu on his Herbalife Blue Crew Yamaha team bike. Luke McClelland on the KTM Durban 250 machine only joined us on the Sunday after some sports commitments on the Saturday. Came out to give Dallin Hall a good run for his money. Dallin Hall on the 24, promoting rocket racing, somewhat retired to business, but still no slacker. Dallin dominated both days of the series in front of the PMB crowd at the Royal Show 2018. Dreyer, the bully, super smooth and putting on a great show for the crowd. But in true Zulu warrior spirit, Piwe Zulu hooking the Talisman Higher KZN double with some big airtime. Hall showing his natural skill and talent through the Doozy Works Rock Garden. This chap is no slacker to the sport. Checkered flag out for Dallin Hall, taking the win again.
Standing now with SA High School champion Matt Green. He's signed up with Factory Racing this year with Peps and Plastics Husqvarna. He's got a lot of other sponsors as well, but most importantly, Matt, how's the day going?
Yeah, it's been a very fun day out. It's always nice to come and race here in Maritzburg. This is where I go to school, and all my schoolmates come and see how I race and what we do. So it's good to come out here. Lots of spectators, very great vibe, and yeah, everyone's enjoying themselves. It's been a good day so far. I'm enjoying the track. It's nice and tight, and it's using all of our skills. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
So Matt, the next step is we're going to head off to Pretoria to race at Times Square Hotel and Casino. Sounds pretty exciting, glitz and glamour. What do you reckon, a little trip to Pretoria?
Oh, last year they put in a great event at Carnival City, so hopefully this year it can be as good and if not better. I think the spectators will now know that it's happening and people will come and see what's going on. So yeah, it's good to come out and race this EnduroCross, get a lot of exposure for our sponsors, and just a big thank you to Peps and Plastics, Husqvarna, Liqui Moly, Shift and WP Suspension for helping me with everything.
Right, I'm with Kelvin. He's the guy who had that massive wipeout last night. Kelvin, I see you've done some damage to the bike. Tell me about exactly what happened there.
Well, the whole night, or the whole day, I was hitting that double, and I felt comfortable. And on the last race, I was in the lead and I was doing well, and I jumped it, and suddenly I was in the wrong position, and the bike didn't carry over the last log. And it caught the front wheel and I went over the bars. It caused me to lose the race. I got a third, but I wasn't injured the bike. I broke the front lights, but I fell softly, so it was a lucky fall.
The track was pretty vicious yesterday. Now they've turned it around. What's your take on that?
Yeah, it looks really good. I'm looking forward to it. The jump looks a bit sketchy. If you case it on the other side, you're definitely going to be sore. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to hit it on the first lap and see what it's like. Yeah.
Okay, all the best. And how did you go yesterday?
Oh no, I went well. I got a first, second and a third in all three heats. Yeah, today the track's turned around, so we'll see how it goes.
How do you feel about your son racing EnduroCross?
Well, it's quite hard on the machines, but yeah, very enjoyable, good spectator sport, and something really to look forward to as the year progresses. Clint Mills puts on a very good show, and we really love coming to his events.
They say it's the fastest growing spectator sport in this country. Have you heard that?
Yes, I have, and I agree with it as well. You know, from the turnout yesterday, we had hundreds of people watching yesterday, and it was awesome. You know, Enduro, the guys, you only see them when they're in the pits, and otherwise you don't see them on the whole track, and you sit there and wait and worry.
In the pro class, the name of the game is consistency. With the track being tight and technical, riders must be fit and healthy, but still, the name of the game is consistency. With Goodsight, Young, Flanagan, DeVette, Teesdale, Kleinans all overseas racing the Erzberg, this left a big gap for our next champions to put on a show in Pietermaritzburgh and build a great name for themselves. Kelvin Hume, racing for Perry Bikes, Luke Walker, Bikers Warehouse, both on Husqvarnas, dominating the Alfie Cox KTM boys of Warwick Neve and Carl Purchase, with the privateer Lloyd Kirk with an unlucky day bringing up the back end. The pros make the track look like their favorite merry-go-round. Practice makes perfect in this sport. Matthew Green winning round 3 and a 4th in round 4 made us realize how quickly results can change in EnduroCross. Big welcome to our MX boys, Kyle Duhamel, Daniel van Zyl and Cameron Oudendal, bringing out their big weapons to come and challenge the Enduro and Extreme Enduro specialists. Big thanks to all our sponsors, Rock Power Lines and Electrical, Basefit, Doozy Works, Cadence Westville, Still, Buco Hardware Pinetown, KTM Durban, Concept Sakuri Belito, Zeppelin Inflatables, Talisman Hire KZN, Live Smart, Leat, Screen Graphics Africa, True Rays Motors, Royal Show, DTB Contractors, eHouse It, Extreme Safety, Leash Loaders and Engineering, Iveco, LP Cox KTM, Martis Tires, Nitro Moose, Carbon Tech, Spray Rig, Powasol, TBR Suspension, Shrapnel Creative, and Gorilla Products. And thanks to KulumaTv.com. Follow us on social media. Riders line up for the final race of the day under the Zeppelin Inflatables Powasol Arch for the Dash for Cash. To the surprise of us all, the 85cc takes the win.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Dylan Jones, 13 years old. We've never done, 14 years old. We've never done a Dash for Cash with an 85cc rider. How do you feel right now?
Yeah, it feels good to take the win.
Oh, here's $2,600 cash. High five, dude.